You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. Flames broke out early this morning at a home in Briar Creek Township near Berwick. A call came in just after 4 this morning for a working structure fire at a home in the 100 block of Foundryville Road. Fire crews battled the blaze and knocked it down, but the flames gutted the second floor enough to cause severe damage. One man refused to leave and had to be physically removed from the burning building while trying to save the family's dogs. Another was put in handcuffs after trying to get into the house while crews were still working. One of the men was reportedly smoking upstairs and dropped a cigarette, which ignited some clothes. And the fire chief on scene said the fire appeared to have started accidentally the way it was described. Everyone inside at the time made it out uninjured, but sadly, the family's 2 dogs did not. A state police fire marshal was called in to determine the cause of that early morning fire in Briar Creek Township. Police in Hanover Township are investigating a service station robbery that occurred last night. The robbery was reported just before 8:30 last night at the Sunoco Fast Lane service station on the Sanssouci Parkway. According to the department's Facebook page, victims reported that a man brandished a knife and demanded money before fleeing with an undetermined amount of cash in an unknown direction. Police accompanied the post with pictures of the suspect and are asking for the public's help to identify him. Anyone with information is being asked to call Hanover Township Police at 570-825-1254. 3 more management-level employees at Luzerne County Children and Youth have been placed on administrative leave. Former agency director Joanne Van Son was terminated back on July 1st after allegedly directing employees to terminate at least 217 reports of child abuse and neglect without investigating them back in May of 2017. Van Son was then charged with endangering the welfare of children and obstruction in child abuse cases. Acting County Manager Romilda Crocomo informed Council of the county's continued investigation, which prompted the 3 unidentified management-level employees to be placed on administrative leave without pay. Crocomo said she cannot discuss the specifics or names at this time, as the personnel investigation remains ongoing. State police at Hazelton are investigating a motorcycle crash that left 1 man injured yesterday afternoon in Hazel Township. Troopers were called to the crash on South Church Street along Route 309 near Yorktown Drive around 1 Monday afternoon. A motorcycle was found on its side in the parking lot of the Welsh Congregational Church, along with 1 injured person, who was placed into an ambulance headed for Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazelton. Their condition was not immediately known, nor were the events leading up to Monday afternoon's crash in Hazel Township. A Dorrance Township man was arraigned this morning on felony charges after driving drunk and causing a head-on collision Christmas Eve. 56-year-old Stanley Pawlowski Jr. was heading south on Mountain Boulevard when he swerved into the opposing lane and struck Charles and Geraldine Burke of Hanover Township. All 3 were severely injured and taken to Geisinger, Wyoming Valley Medical Center. Pawlowski's blood alcohol level was well above the legal limit, and his driver's license was suspended at the time of the crash due to a prior DUI conviction. Police charged him with aggravated assault by vehicle while driving under the influence, causing an injury accident while not properly licensed, and DUI, along with several other charges. He was released on $25,000 unsecured bail. A Freeland man faces charges after his father said he broke into his home and stole a vehicle. Arrest papers state that 30-year-old Nathan Biggin broke into his father's home at 171 Rocks Lane in Foster Township back on July 20th and stole his 1996 Subaru Impreza. Police claimed that a door was damaged and had a shoe print on it. Items were thrown about one of the rooms in the home, and a computer was taken outside and set on fire. Officers lost sight of Biggin when he was found driving past the property while they were on scene, but eventually found the vehicle without Biggin inside. He was later charged by Whitehaven police with criminal trespass, risking a catastrophe, burglary, criminal mischief, and a few summary traffic violations. Bail was set at $15,000 back on August 5th. Starting today, professional licensing waivers issued under the COVID-19 disaster declaration will begin to expire in several phases. Under Act 21 of 2021, all waived and suspended regulations initiated from the COVID-19 disaster emergency declaration will expire September 30th unless terminated sooner. Licensed professionals and others impacted by the waivers are urged to return to compliance ASAP. The nearly 100 waivers approved by the administration temporarily eased regulations to allow extended temporary practice permits and expanded scopes of practice for certain health professions. They also expedited reactivations to allow retired licensees to join pandemic response efforts and emergency temporary licenses for out-of-state practitioners who wished to help in PA. A list of waivers and expiration dates can be found on the Department of State's website. State Fire Commissioner Bruce Trago announced a grant program for fire companies and EMS. The grant, which is part of the 2021 Act 13 Unconventional Gas Well Fund Grant, opened for applications until 4 p.m. on October 15th. Fire and rescue companies and EMS throughout the 40 counties where unconventional gas wells are located, or counties that directly border those counties, are eligible to apply. Eligible products include the development, delivery, and sustainment of training, professional certification, or the acquisition of specialized emergency response equipment relating to natural gas production from unconventional wells. Grant amounts range from $2,000 to $6,000, so visit osfc.pa.gov for more information. L&I wants Pennsylvanians to remember that their new virtual job training programs are available for free. And our Philip Kaufman has the details.
The Department of Labor and Industry Deputy Secretary for Workforce Development Sheila Ireland reminded Pennsylvanians that more than 5,000 free unique virtual training modules are now available through SkillUp PA, a virtual learning platform offered in partnership with Metrics Learning and PA Career Link.
Pennsylvania's economy is rapidly recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic, and many businesses are seeking skilled workers to fill positions that are open right now. Pennsylvania Career Links help Pennsylvanians upgrade their skills and connects them to the employers who are looking for workers with their talents. As part of L&I's initiative to transform the workforce landscape, Pennsylvania Career Link is bolstering its program offerings with a new program called SkillUp PA.
SkillUp PA launched Saturday, August 14th and provides free online job training that helps the Commonwealth's workers gain new experience and advance their careers.
In other words, SkillUp PA will let Pennsylvanians in any corner of the Commonwealth learn new skills online at no cost.
Some of the online trainings available through SkillUp PA include accounting and finance, clerical, customer service, human resources, information technology, marketing, Microsoft Office, project management, and soft skills, such as communication, time management, and professionalism.
Pennsylvania joins 17 other states that are using the SkillUp program from Metrics Learning to help workers update their skills and improve their chances of getting a good paying job. In fact, this program is already in use by job seekers, employers, and community partners in Lancaster and Lackawanna counties. I'm excited to announce that these free trainings are now available virtually for job seekers anywhere in Pennsylvania.
L&I encourages job seekers to register online with PA Career Link or reach out directly to their local offices to learn more about other free programs and resources that are available.
This new virtual job training program is a true win-win for Pennsylvanians who need to enter the workforce or advance their careers, as well as businesses who will get a new pipeline of skilled workers they need to succeed.
You can find contact info and upcoming events or resources for your local PA Career Link by visiting pacareerlink.pa.gov. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Philip Kaufman.
Thanks, Phil. Coming up on WYLN News, zoning changes to a former monastery, plus what's to come for Notre Dame football. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kits. We'll be right back.
My name is Gio, and I'm 3 years old. The weather is going to be tomorrow rainy, so get your umbrella. Bye.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporting clay fields are professionally designed and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information.
Hey, Dr. Alex here. We've got Jabby and Dr. John. We're going to have a great show later about how Jabby was in this terrible car accident and what he did to get to a better place and how do you deal with a car accident. So, please stay tuned.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander Buick GMC. If you're in the market for the truck, you better hurry up. They're selling like hotcakes. We have this one here.
That one's sold.
Okay. Or if you're looking for a sport utility, we have a huge selection of GMC, Buick Encore GXs, Buick Enclaves.
That one's sold too.
So don't forget, if you're in the market for a Buick or GMC, come on down to Blaze Alexander Buick GMC of Greater Hazelton and find out where we take the deals. The other guys won't.
Supervisors in Sugarloaf Township held a public hearing about a request to change the zoning ordinance and map of 2005. The request made by Tom Trella of Sugarloaf 93 LLC would rezone about 12 acres of land from residential to commercial property. Trella, who co-owns Capriotti's Catering in McAdoo, plans to utilize the property as a wedding and special event catering venue. The contractual purchase of the property from the Order of Friars Minor of the Slavo-Byzantine Rite depended on the zoning change. Residents voiced their concerns of noise, traffic, and intoxicated attendees trespassing on their properties. But in the end, the rezoning request was approved. We've got the details on a local poker run for a good cause coming up at the end of August. The Robert Babarski Memorial Scholarship Fund's first annual ride is set to take place Saturday, August 28th. It'll start and finish at the Wagon Wheel at 17 East Main Street in Ringtown. Registration starts at 9:30 a.m. Kickstands are up at 11, and all vehicles are welcomed. It's $20 per rider and $10 per passenger. Dice game is $5 extra, and there will be a 50-50, raffle baskets, food, and live entertainment. So contact Andrea at 570-590-1053 or Tony at 570-912-8772 for more information. All proceeds will go toward the Robert Babarski Memorial Scholarship Fund. Wyln has teamed up with Mohegan Sun Arena to give one lucky winner 4 tickets to the opening night of Disney on Ice, Mickey's Search Party. The show takes place at 7 p.m. this Thursday, August 19th. To enter, like our post on Facebook and comment with your favorite Disney character. Then, like our Wyln page and the Mohegan Sun Arena page. The winner will be announced at noon tomorrow, August 18th, on our Facebook page. Tickets will be available at will call before the show, and no purchase is necessary, so good luck. The contest is not affiliated with Facebook, Disney on Ice, the Walt Disney Company, or related entities. Wyln's all-time OT hero Marty Burns has the in-depth analysis of what's happening on and off-season across our viewing area. Joe Flanagan's back this week to talk college football, so let's talk sports. Here's part 2.
let's move to the Golden Dome and Notre Dame. A lot of people are worried about the defense with some of the losses to graduation. I think the defense is going to be fine. Yep. My thinking is, can you replace what is lost on the offensive line? And Ian Book is gone. I know we got a transfer from Wisconsin at Notre Dame. But they got the running game. A lot of key backs that saw a lot of key time and had success. They're back. I think offense, just as we mentioned with Penn State, is going to be the key for Notre Dame.
And Marty, no doubt about it. And, you know, they're going to have to decide on a quarterback relatively soon. And the Cone kid from Wisconsin that came in, you know, does he get the nod early till Drew Pine's ready? You don't know that. But if their offensive line comes through, they do have the running backs, and they have a really good tight end in Michael Mayer that I think they'll have enough there early. You know, but their schedule gets brutal. You know what I mean? You start at Florida State, Toledo, Purdue, then you go a neutral site game with Wisconsin, and then, you know, the game Cincinnati. Remember, they just poached Marcus Freeman off Cincinnati, so that's a tough one early on in October too.
Coming up on Newland's News Choice, details on Troop N's Citizens Police Academy on this Trooper Talk Tuesday. Plus, Leading the Way, Part 2. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
Soar to new heights. Experience your favorite Disney stories in new ways. Get closer to the magic than ever before at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Coming to Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza August 19th through 22nd. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details and get your tickets today.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Something is out there. What it is, no one knows. However, since its first sighting, there have been numerous reports of strange lights in the night sky. Some say they are extraterrestrials, flying saucers. But to all of those seemingly unrelated uncertainties, there is one common thread.
Solo Spaceman on WYLN TV 35. Thursdays at 1:30, Saturdays at 4, Sundays at 9.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trooper Talk Tuesday here on WYLN. We are joined, as always, by State Trooper Anthony Babarski. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So
today
we're talking about a program that you're running.
Yes.
It's called the Citizens Police Academy, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So why don't we talk a little bit about just what that is to start off?
Yes, so this is a free community-based program. And I know people are thinking, well, Citizens Police Academy, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to run, do push-ups. There's none of that. This is a Citizens Police Academy. This teaches you about the Pennsylvania State Police. It shows you all of our different positions. There's a lot of moving parts in our department. We like to showcase those moving parts. So each week there's 2 different presenters. It's held for 10 weeks at Penn State Hazelton. It's all in the classroom. You get to sit there, no running, no physical fitness. You get to learn about the Pennsylvania State Police and all the different positions. It's a great free community program.
And can you tell us a little bit about more in-depth details of kind of things that they'll learn, programs that they'll go through, the education process?
Yeah, so they're going to learn all it takes to be a state trooper. They're going to learn a little bit about our academy. They're going to learn from our forensic services members, which people always love forensics. They really get a lot out of that. Our K-9 handler is going to be there with the K-9. People also, that's a fan favorite. I think we talked about that not too long ago. We did. They're also going to learn about, which is a very hot topic right now across the country in law enforcement, use of force. So every night is 2 hours. The one night is 3 hours, and that's all on use of force. So use of force specialists from the Pennsylvania State Police will be there. They're going to talk all about use of force, why we do certain things. They're also going to put out some scenarios to the students and let them decide, hey, what would you do in this situation? How would you handle it? And then they'll critique afterwards and say, well, we would have done it this way. Maybe you should have taken this avenue. So I think people are going to get a lot out of that. But, you know, they're also going to learn about patrol, what it takes to be a patrol trooper. A criminal investigator will be there who's going to do a case study on one of the homicide investigations he actually worked on. And, you know, this academy is for anybody. It's not just for people interested in law enforcement. We get a lot of people who just like police shows. They like watching CSI and all those kind of police shows, and that's great. But you want to know what? If you're that person, this is for you, because people love actually sitting there 5 feet away from somebody who investigated a homicide, explaining everything that they did. It's just a different feeling. They get a lot out of it.
And so for those people who are kind of fans of this and going to take these courses, do they, you know, have you ever been asked the question, you know, what does that make you from taking this academy? That doesn't make you a police officer, obviously.
It does not. It makes you educated. This does not certify you as a police officer, but what it does is it gives you knowledge about the career, and even if you're just interested in law enforcement, if you're looking for something to do on Monday night, you know, this is for anybody, 18 years or older. It's free. It's 10 weeks, 2 hours every Monday for 10 weeks at Penn State Hazelton. They can reach out to me directly. I can email an application. You do have to apply. A minor background investigation is done. We're looking for 40 people that could take this, no more than that. So please, if you're interested, reach out to me and get one of those applications.
And other than watching this show, obviously, where else can they find the information about the program?
They could get the applications at any of the Troop N barracks, which is Hazelton, Fern Ridge, Lehighton, Stroudsburg, and Bloomsburg. Or again, they could email me and I'll send an email application.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to participate in this police academy, the Citizens Police Academy, you want to learn, educate yourself on some of the process. Trust me, I mean, the use of force one, I went to Hershey,
you did,
and
yes.
I learned how they did the use of force program, and it was actually super educational, and I learned a lot and gained a larger understanding of that kind of situation.
That's
and
the goal.
Yeah. So, thank you for talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you, folks, for joining us here on Trooper Talk Tuesday on WYLN.
Sacco Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazelton, has the healthcare you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super, man. 570-497-4150.
Soar to new heights. Experience your favorite Disney stories in new ways. Get closer to the magic than ever before at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Coming to Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza August 19th through 22nd. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details and get your tickets today.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporting clay fields are professionally designed and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazelton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.
WYLN's going behind the scenes to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders. So, Mary Malone's leading the way again into part 2 of this week's series. And welcome back to this week's Leading the Way with Hazelton Chamber President Mary Malone. Now, Mary, when did you know that you'd be doing what you do today, and what led you to pursue that interest?
So I've been the chamber president since 2014, but previously in my career, I was actually the head of the United Way of Greater Hazelton from 1999 till 2005. And when I was in that role, I always used to joke and say, with Donna Palermo, who was the president at the time, who I followed, that United Way was the social service chamber of commerce, and we used to cross paths and work together a lot. So who knew that fast forward 9 years that I would apply for the job, and that's what attracted me to it. Because the chamber, yes, it focuses on businesses, large and small, and all different diverse business types, but it's also central to the community as a whole. And every aspect of my job, since I graduated with my undergrad degree in 1987, has always had people and community somewhere tied into it and the heart of it. So it has been the culmination of a journey of that to get to be the chamber. I can use my business background and expertise, as well as my desire to be involved and serve the fantastic community that we have here in the greater Hazelton area.
Well, everyone, check back tomorrow night as Mary continues leading the way into part 3 of this week's series. Good night. That's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.